The tale of Cinderella starts when Cinderella's father remarries an old woman who also has a daughter. Now, they both hated Cinderella. They treated her miserably and they were always angry with her. And they even called her Cinderella because she was always in the ashes next to the hearth. Granted, this was better than Ramsball, which was the stepdaughter's name, because she was so ugly and everyone knew it. Everybody called her Ramsballs. So, one day, the stepmother only gave Cinderella dry bread to eat, and then she told her to take the milking cow off into the meadow to graze. There, Cinderella met the Holy Virgin, which was also her godmother, and her godmother gave her a hazel wand, which the godmother told Cinderella that if she tapped the milking cow, it would give her something to eat. So Cinderella tapped the milking cow, and out popped milk and cheese. From then on, Cinderella had something to eat, and she was healthy. The stepmother, curious because all she gave Cinderella was dry bread to eat, "Why does Cinderella always have such a fresh complexion? All I give her is dry bread." So, one day, the stepmother sent her daughter to watch, and Ramsballs figured out that she was using the hazel wand to get milk and cheese. The stepdaughter, Ramsballs, also tried the hazel wand, but the cow only gave her a cow pat, which, woo, smelled real bad. So, from then on, the stepmother and the stepdaughter had the milking cow killed. They were like, "You don't get to eat, Cinderella. No, no, no. You only get what we give you." So, along comes the Holy Virgin yet again, and this time she gives Cinderella an apple tree. Now, the apple tree would lower its branches so Cinderella could get the fruit, and then it would bring its branches back up. And once again, Cinderella had a fresh complexion, and the stepmother was always asking yet again, how is this possible? So once again, Ramsballs went out to watch and saw the branches lowering for Cinderella to get the apples, and she tried to get the apple, but the branches wouldn't come down for Ramsballs. So, after that, they locked Cinderella in the house. Now, the next thing, the stepmother gave Cinderella a task, which was to separate millet seed and ash to sort out. This was an impossible task, but once again the Holy Virgin comes to the rescue. She gives Cinderella another hazel wand to sort out the pile. So after the stepmother and stepdaughter come back from their walk, and they find the two piles, and they are very surprised. But they were like, "Okay, what are we gonna do?" And then there was a ball. So the stepmother and Ramsballs went to the ball on foot, while the Holy Virgin came and told Cinderella that she was going, even though she wasn't originally. The Holy Virgin gave Cinderella a horse-drawn carriage, a beautiful dress, and beautiful shoes to go to this ball. And when she went there, the prince who was there wanted to dance only with Cinderella. And then, once the ball was over, Cinderella came back in the carriage and passed the old woman and the stepdaughter. Now, there was yet they even bragged about it afterwards. They were like, "You should have seen this beautiful woman who danced with the prince at the ball." And Ramsballs even said, "Yes, she was no fairer than Cinderella." And once again, there was another ball with the same prince, but this time he wanted to know Cinderella's name when she arrived. Cinderella didn't want to give her name, so she ran away and ran home, but she lost her shoe. So the prince grabbed the shoe and went around and said, "Whoever can fit into this shoe, I shall make my bride." When the stepmother saw the prince coming, she told her daughter to trim her foot, make sure that shoe fits. But no matter what Ramsballs did, the shoe didn't fit. Since it was Cinderella's shoe, it fit right on her. However, in one last spiteful act, the stepmother locked Cinderella in the house. Thankfully, there was a little puppy, a little dog, who was barking and showed the prince the way. And they were married and lived happily ever after, while the stepmother and the stepdaughter turned into stones, and there was one on each doorway entry into the home. And everything lived happily